Hello everyone. Today we're going to continue our exploration of fractals with a fractal called the Fern. And I just want to show you an animation that we're going to eventually create during this project. Here you see a fern structure unfolding with time, and it becomes this shape and back to what it was before. It is a not too complicated construction, but there are several stages how to create this. So the first thing I want to show you what we're going to do. So this is like at the beginning phase what we're going to do. We're going to learn how to create a static version of this fern, which is like that, what you see on your screen, where you have branching in both directions at an angle that is predetermined by you. And you continue this iteration a number of times. Afterwards, we're going to add some other parameters, such as the angle parameter, so that you could have this fern move and unfold as time moves on. Alrighty, I hope you're excited, and let's get to work. You're going to need for this, again, Geometer Sketchpad 5.0. So I'm gonna just open a blank page myself. And the idea for the static fern is rather simple. You go to your segment tool, you create a segment, and let me make everything a little bit more visible for you. Let me make the points larger. Let me also make the lines thicker. Okay. So, in the simplest case, all you need to do is you take the segment and you construct its midpoint. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this midpoint around this point, this top point. Let me double click on that top point to declare it as a center of rotation. And I'm going to select this middle point and I'm going to rotate it by, let's say, 120 degrees. Okay, and this point now appears here. You could either rotate this point now on the other side at negative 120 degrees, or you could do a reflection. So let's do a reflection actually. I'm going to double click on this segment to mark it as a mirror. And then I'm going to select this point here and I'm going to reflect it, and I will get this other point. Now we join it to the top point, and this we repeat again on the other side to create this branching. And this midpoint we will not need anymore, so I'm going to go to display, hide the midpoint. From this point on, the computer will do most of the work. It's called iteration. So what we do, remember, for iteration, you select the ancestors of your construction. You may remember the ancestor for this construction is the bottom point and then the top point. So I'm going to select them in that order: bottom point, top point. Transform, iterate. It's going to ask me what is now the new bottom top. This is the new bottom. This is the new top. You can see it branching already. I'm going to add a new map. And now I'm going to say I want to do it again this on the right side. This is my new bottom. This is my new top. You can continue and increase the iterations a number of times. Don't go too far because it will not only be invisible after a while, but it will slow the computer down. So here we're just going to say OK, iterate. And you're going to notice you have just created a fern structure. It is static in the sense that the angle between the branches cannot be altered. We did a 120 degree rotation, and that's a fixed amount. Just one other cool thing I want to show you with it. Once you have created this shape, you could turn this into a tool. So let me create a tool. Let me call this a static fern. And once we have this tool, what you're able to do is you can actually use it on other existing objects. So static Fern, I'm going to now maybe go from this side to that side, and you could just be creative here. You could create your own sort of little bouquet of ferns here, etc. But my whole point is, once you've created this iteration, you're able to use that as a tool to create fern structures to your heart's desire. Anyway, in the second video, we're going to learn how to create this kind of an animation by adding a dependency on an angle of rotation. Previously, 120 degrees was static. In the next video, we're going to learn how to make that angle become a variable. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing you in the next video.